The other one was...
I don't even kiss her if she looked at my dick.
This other one was that I was banging this...
Two polar opposites here.
I was banging this Peruvian girl, and I finished on her face.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Beer and Friendship Show!
It's like the guy who's saying it is like right here with me. Without the auto.
That's not auto-tune. Oh shit, I missed the whole intro. Can we do it again?
All right, hold on, guys, sorry. Hey, what's up? This is John and...
The story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. Gotta bring it back every now and then, you know.
This is also Aaron.
Hi. You're not also Aaron. I'm Aaron.
You know, you're Aaron. I'm
We're
John.
both Aarons.
We're both Aarons.
That'd be a stupid podcast.
We're here.
Aaron on Aaron. Dun dun dun.
We're here on episode 54 of the Beer and Friendship Show.
Whose number was 54 in anything? Jose Lima. Nope.
No, what's the linebacker for Urback?
Oh, Brian Urlacher?
Brian
Who was
Urback.
Urback? Oh, Gerback.
No, Gerback was 11, wasn't he?
I think it was 18.
No, he was 12.
Oh, yeah.
He was 12.
Because people still wear those jerseys around.
I know.
They got their Gur on. They got their Gur on the back.
But we're here on...
Who names their kid Elvis anymore? That's hilarious.
We're here on Thanksgiving Eve.
Yeah. This is our second Thanksgiving episode.
It's our
Second annual.
our annual.
Not like this week. It's the second one ever.
And we're here to entertain you guys for some time.
I hope not.
Or to...
Entertain. What are we going to do? Song and dance?
That's the plan. That's the plan, Aaron.
You can't see us dance. It's not a video.
Well, Aaron, I thought about doing a video podcast tonight.
It's you and I.
Yeah, but I was like...
You and I.
I'm like, do I really want to go through that extra hassle? No, I didn't want to, so I was like, no.
No, you had more important things to do, like going to get beer and anything else.
Anything else other than setting up doing a video
Anything
podcast.
else.
Anything else. Anything other than what I went to
That is a pain
school
in the
for.
ass to watch you do.
It's got to stress you out watching me do
It
that.
doesn't stress me out. It's like, you don't deserve this. You've done too much. Let me help and break something real quick.
So, Aaron,
Bad.
we're here for another week.
We are.
How are you doing?
I'm alright. How are you?
I'm doing good. Doing
complain.
good. Can't complain.
I got 4 days off coming up. I'm pretty excited.
I have 2 days off, and I'm like,
pretty
oh my
good.
God, thank God.
Yeah. Do you usually get 2 days off
No.
in a row?
No,
You
I
just
don't.
Give them sparingly.
Sparingly. Like, I haven't had days off in probably 3 months.
You gotta get a union. Get a motherfucking union of whatever you do.
But I like
I guess you have multiple jobs, so that makes
True.
sense.
Yeah.
If I had multiple jobs, I'd, never a day off with comedy. You know what I mean? Unless, like last night when I came home at 7 o'clock, and I just watched about 8 hours of The Leftovers on HBO, and then called it a night.
What's The
Then-
Leftovers?
The show.
About food?
No, it's about these people all over the world. They get like basically raptured.
Uh-oh.
There's like 200 million people around the world got raptured. Raptured. They call them the departed. They don't know if it's a rapture or not. But it's crazy. It's a really cool show. You should watch it. It's not like...
Is it Jesus based and all that stuff?
No. They say I've heard more people say, "Hey, fuck you, so and so," than any other TV show. More than Sopranos, more than anything. It's
Really?
Like, hey, fuck you, Patty. Over and over, just shit like that. It was the most cuss words in that shows I've ever seen.
Damn.
Except like Trailer Park Boys, that's different.
Well, that's because it is trash. It is trash. They are trashy.
Good trash.
It is good trash.
It's good trash. Hey, they're Canadian. They're fine.
So
They're portraying trash. Way easier to do than actually live it. Actually, it's pretty easy to live like
pretty
trash.
easy.
Look at my car. Am I right?
So anything new with you?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, nothing.
No? Nothing too much.
We're just living and loving.
Living and loving. That's it.
Yeah.
Do you think my hair is more Puerto Rican today, or
I don't know what that means.
it's just more curly? Is it more curly now?
Do Puerto Ricans have curly hair?
Yeah, that's
I guess my friend Rod has curly hair, and he's an old Puerto Rican guy.
yeah.
So, yeah.
I got new stuff that makes my hair curl more. It's like
You
it's
should
like
get in on those fucking genetics, you loser. This isn't
know.
really that curly right now because I've had the hat on all day, but
you want some of this stuff that makes your curls on point.
I've had pomade shit in there. It's like some Old Spice shit I bought a long time ago when I got my hair cut, and I used it a couple times and it spiked my curls up. Like not up, but it they just stood up. They look like half of the arch in St. Louis, basically, and it's just like that. And it's not like there's no pattern to it. It's just a bunch of weird pieces of hair kind of sticking up.
Yeah,
they didn't like it, and I don't like how the hair hardens. It's gross. All the shit in your hair. My hair usually just stays, fine, unless somebody picks it out or something. Unless it's like humidity.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to maintain. This is why I'm depressed.
It's hard to maintain.
This hair is...
my hair is hard to maintain.
My biggest burden. It's my hair.
That's what you've been... Like, god damn. I wish... If my hair would just be perfect, I think my world would be good.
My hair is perfect.
If it be perfecter.
Actually, I got a soft widow's peak, if you want to call it that. It's not it's not sharp, but it's because it's fluffy, stupid fucking clown hair. With the devil's curly hair hanging out. And I got this. I'm trying to grow this out to see if any of this connects. I'm not gonna grow my mustache out though. That's gross. But see if any of it will grow. Nothing. I don't think I've shaved it in like a month. It's just this is the way it is.
Just walking around like you're a homeless person.
But they look at the hair and they're like, oh my god.
He's at least he at least
that
has
guy's
a roof.
Beautiful.
He has a roof at least over his head.
Roof.
A roof.
But I wear the beanie and I look homeless.
Yes, then that's what makes you look homeless
what I like.
again. That's
because I'm tired of people not giving me their money.
You know what? I'm the same way. Maybe that's what I'm doing. Maybe I should just let my hair grow out more and more.
I saw your hair this morning when you gave me your electric or whatever the fuck bill money it was. You looked insane. That was crazy. That was like oh god, it looked like your hair had an elevator. Like it was a bit high enough. Like there were a couple floors there. It was ridiculous. Why would you do that? It's like you slept on each side of your face evenly during the night, and at the end it was just like it's like a skyscraper.
It's like an afro, flat top.
It's an afro
flat top
with corners.
With corners.
It's a rectangular afro.
Yeah, it's like just because it's like a flat top almost.
Is that just natural? I guess your hair on the sides kind of shaved off. I
shave off the top, and that's what happens if I don't.
So fucking silly.
It's like, what the hell?
Like I've seen you like that before, unkempt, but never quite like that. That was silly. That was fucking great. That's like when I have a pick and a blow dryer or something. I just with that picture back behind you.
Yeah.
I just had a pick and a blow dryer. I was fucking with my hair and hairbrush and just going to town, just doing silly stuff. And I think you didn't do that on purpose.
No, that's what happens.
You just woke up like that. Hashtag woke up like this.
Woke up like that. It's cute.
Hashtag waking up like Kim.
Maybe that's what we should start doing. We should taking pictures of woke up like this. It's just us, and we put it out on our fan page. We jump into each other's bedrooms and take a picture with each other.
John, wake the fuck up, and then just and then run out of your room, and you do the same thing to me. I'm like, God damn it, we're actually doing this.
I'll start it tomorrow.
Yeah, we are.
I'll start it tomorrow morning.
All right, that's fine. When do you usually get up? Run me through your morning schedule.
Morning schedule.
Usually, the first thing I hear is when you come in here. It's usually about 9:30 or 10. You walk in here and your TV or your computer's on. I can hear the Archer or Malcolm in the Middle or something playing. And I'm like, what is he playing? What's he watching today? And then I'm like, why didn't he just hit the fucking stop button so he could watch it when he gets back and see the whole thing? And he's like, John just doesn't care.
That's not how I do it.
John hates continuity and knowing things.
One of my favorite things to do when I'm listening.
Make up what you think.
When I'm listening to one of my favorite things to do watching a sitcom is just listening to the audio.
Okay.
And just
you don't give a shit about anything else.
No, because your audio, the voices should be different enough, and the characters should be
Yeah,
spread
they all
on the
have
spectrum far enough.
One of the 8 different types of personalities or whatever
Yeah,
it is.
and so you should
Or
be able
8.
to distinguish each character and be able to I like to picture it. It's probably because I'm super stoned. Honestly, it's probably because I'm super stoned. When my brain is.
When do you usually wake up?
I wake up at like 6:30. 6:30, and then I'm like, okay, how do I feel? Let's get up for a little bit, and I type a little. I'll type some bullshit, and I usually fall back asleep for like another 30 minutes.
Like 4 hours of sleep?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, man.
And then I wake back up, and then...
I could do that, but I don't have to.
And then
I don't have the drive you do.
I'll fold, or I'll get all my gym stuff ready. I'll get all my clothes ready for the day.
You take already folded clothes,
and I unfold them and I fold them back again. That's what I do.
Now I gotta fold them again. That sucks, but I gotta do it.
And then how if I have a wild hair in my ass, then I'll take a little puffs. I'll take a couple puffs.
Yeah. Cocoa.
Yeah, and then I come in here and I just make some bullshit. I drink coffee.
Make some rice.
Yeah, make some rice. Tortillas and hummus.
You're like an adult.
Kinda. But my day starts late. My day starts later, but I go till 10. I'll work till 10. That's my. How about you, Aaron? What's your dailies?
I set my alarm for 10:30. I wake up at 10:30 with the alarm. Set my alarm for 11. Wake up at 11. Wake up at 11. Actually, it's 11:01 because for some reason I deleted the 11. I don't know why. Doesn't matter. I've noticed with every 3 months, basically every change of the season, I wake up an hour later than I did before almost. Before I would wake up at 10:15.
Yeah.
And when we moved in here first, I would wake up 9 or 9:30. I don't know why.
Why?
I think it's just I'd want less time to do stuff before I go to work, because then I get bored with the computer or anything. I'm just doing nothing, and then I'm gonna go to work early, and I don't want to do that. I wake up at 11, get on my phone for a little bit, check emails and all that shit. Early mornings are usually most filled with notifications from everything else.
Right.
So
those are always fun to wake up to.
Yeah. People being all hey, you're a faggot. I'm I know.
I know. This is me.
I get it.
It's you're able to swipe left. You're able to swipe right now on Tinder. Twinder. That's for the wetbacks.
It's for twins.
The twins. Yeah, it's for twins. I'm looking for twins. It's basically threesomes. It's either a girl goes on there to look for 2 guys, or a guy goes on there to look for 2 girls, or if you're going frisky, you can go 4 on 4.
How does that
basically have
I've been thinking about this basically
a doubles match.
Basically my entire life since I am a twin. How does it? So you say Gavin and I met a pair of twins.
Okay.
They were fraternal too. They didn't look alike. You couldn't really even tell.
Yeah.
But say we married one of them each. Are they double sisters now? They're sister-in-law and sisters. Sister. Sister. Tia and Tamara Mowry. That's the song from Sister. That was all elaborate setup to get the one part of that song I knew.
The one.
Sister. That's
He's been singing that all day.
Oh, my life. Ever since I saw The Glorious Show. Back in 2002. Or something like it.
We're talking about it. We were talking about our morning rituals. Does my show or whatever I'm watching, does that ever bother you?
I'd prefer if you didn't have it on, because I am sleeping. But also, I'm sleeping at 10:30, and I'm an adult, and I shouldn't be doing that. Okay. It doesn't really wake me up. I just hear it. I'm half awake, and I hear it. I'm like,
is it
done.
always?
I'm
is it
pretty
always,
much used to it at this point.
Is it always I wonder what John's watching?
Kinda, yeah, at this point. Well, because you switch it up every now and then, every couple weeks you have a different show going, and I've noticed patterns with Archer. You'll go back and forth, with Archer, and I kind of do the same thing.
Usually
you watched Bob's Burgers for a while, too.
I watched Bob's Burgers yesterday.
Yeah.
Bob's Burgers was...
That's what I thought it was at first, and then I heard...
John
John Benjamin's voice.
Yeah.
And no, that's. I saw somewhere that John Benjamin is making a jazz album, and it's only because he doesn't know anything about jazz.
I love that, man.
It's called "I Wish I Would Have." ... and then at the bottom there's ... learn to play the piano sooner. A jazz album by John Benjamin. There's like a 5-minute promo of it, and he's like jamming with his band, and they're all playing like great. They're like actual jazz musicians, and he's on the piano like just fucking eating shit, and then they interview his band members, and they're like, "Yeah, we really, I still don't get this. Yeah, look it up, please."
Okay, so John Benjamin
Jazz album. Jizz album. Jizzanthropus.
Jazz. Oh. Okay, let's see here, guys.
Yeah, I guess because this is the first album, there's
Playing
more.
piano on the table.
There's more pressure. There's a moment when I hear the song for the first time. And then there's a moment where I play the song for the first time. And they're two very different things.
Two very different things.
I'm worried about failing.
This jazz mentor, a black man.
Odeon Pope.
Yeah, good for you.
First and foremost, each generation brings something to the table. You're going to be confronted with a lot of keyboard players who are really playing, like McCoy Tyner, George Burden.
Yeah.
You want to be connected to the instrument.
They're in a hotel room.
In order to connect with that instrument, you have to give it some time.
If this one doesn't work out, I go back and I do it again.
Go back to the drawing board because in other words, let me tell you,
Do it
if
again.
this project fails, it should make you stronger. How often do you play?
I don't think that guy's like bow tied and like not could be any bigger.
Killing it. Old time.
Is this what you're talking about? Is this the part? This is awesome. This is something we should do. We should do some bullshit like this.
You just need money.
Yep.
Oh, dude, we could do the super cheap. This is easy stuff.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but this is actually real. There's gonna be an actual album.
Oh shit, really?
Yes.
This isn't like some mockumentary bullshit.
No, this is real.
I don't play piano at all. And, I'm not a huge fan of jazz. Never was.
Huge fan of jazz
And
either.
that's why I thought it would be funny to make a jazz album. The guys who were playing alongside me were good.
Really
You can
good.
hear that.
This is probably the first time I played with someone
I just allowed myself to fail.
who couldn't play jazz at all.
Couldn't play jazz at all.
No, I didn't get it. I didn't get it when I first heard about it. I don't get it now. I mean, maybe he's a visionary. I don't know. But you know, it was thoroughly horrible.
Thoroughly horrible.
Slamming on keys.
I definitely achieved what I was going for. In hindsight, I don't think it's the best idea in the world.
Well, I should have. Learned how to play piano. Yeah, it's on like a real record label. It's real. It's a thing.
That is
For some
awesome.
reason. Well, I should have learned how to play the piano. Oh, man. As if he had any more free time. This is what he does. Don't play that. Kid battles through hiccups, performs amazing anthem. Nope.
You don't want to see it?
I don't give a shit. Kid, bad timing, dummy.
Oh, man. But Aaron. Wow.
Well, that
How can we top that? How can we top that? I think we maybe be able to top that. So, tomorrow's
up?
Thanksgiving.
Tomorrow is Thanksgiving.
And
The Thursday. The fourth Thursday.
I have a funny story, and it involves my mother.
Give it up.
Another funny story of my
Give it
mother.
up. You gotta give it up.
Are you ready to hear the story
Yeah,
of my
let's
mother?
do it.
So my mother called. My mother
Your mother
texted
called your
me.
mother? Okay, yeah.
She texted me, and you know me. I'm absolutely horrible when it comes to texting people back.
Sure.
I'm absolutely horrible at it
You're not good.
at all. And everyone knows this. Everyone knows this going into the game.
It's because you're busy primping your hair.
Dude, it's hard to keep these curls going straight.
Tell me about it, man. All I had to do was like take a piece of my DNA out, and it went fucking straight. Easy, done. Somebody flushed the sink.
What happened?
Somebody flushed the sink. That's alright. So yeah, your mom texted you, which is weird. We'll get. I don't know.
What?
Well, I'm just my grandma. One of my grandmas. She's recently gotten to texting me instead of calling me.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, it was very strange, but now it's just like a normal fucking thing. Like, she'll just give me announcements. Like, she texted me today, like, hey, Thanksgiving thing's tomorrow, 1 o'clock, instead of calling me, which is actually more convenient.
Yeah, because you don't have to talk to them.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about my grandparents' voice. You know, I don't need to hear them talk. I just need it, from the horse's mouth, from the horse's fingers. Boom. She texted me. I know where to go. Told her I'd be there. She said, great. All's well. All's well. It ends well. Now I don't need my parents to learn how to text, though.
Right.
It's a weird. It skipped that generation, I guess.
Huh. Maybe. But it sounded like then it went back and like.
Yeah, that gene.
It's the weird thing.
Generation. Texting gene.
So,
Yeah, your mom.
This is what my mom texted me. So my mom texted me this.
Hi, John's mom.
She's like, "We're going to Tommy's house for Thanksgiving. His address, blah 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 blah. It's at 1." And so that was it. She was like, you can either meet up with us and we can drive all together, or you can drive yourself. I didn't text back because I just whatever. So that was on Sunday. That was on Sunday.
4 days ago. 3 days ago.
So Monday rolled around.
Yep.
She sent me another text message. Did you get the message about Thanksgiving? ? I didn't text back either because I just busy. I'm working.
Sure.
I'm working a bunch. So that was Monday. Tuesday rolls around.
Oh, man. The tension's building.
Okay. This is
Miss Wanda Klauser. Whatever
this is what I wake up to. I wake up to this. Hatred eats only you. You, Y-O-U, all in capitalization.
Yeah.
No one else. You again, but just a you. Just
Mom is really what's the word? Oh God, I can't remember. Go on, I'll remember it.
you choose. Okay, then she says some ridiculous.
She's really insecure.
You choose.
About you.
You choose to go to L.A.
You already did that.
Yeah, you choose to go to L.A.
That was a while
We could
ago.
never get you back for Thanksgiving.
Talks about South Dakota.
Yeah. No one talks about me living in South Dakota. South Dakota was pretty fun
You chose
too.
to go to South Dakota. Yeah. You're right.
We can never get you back for Thanksgiving. Flights were always 2 with the O. There's 4 O's.
Oh.
2 full.
Put it up. 2 full.
Worse than Christmas. Willow in your hate.
You mean Wallow?
Yeah.
She's angry. You should have texted your mom back.
But was it necessary to go that far?
Probably not. I mean,
No. Oh, I'm not done.
yeah, I'm glad.
You want me to continue?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So this is a
Did you
continuation.
text her back?
No, and I haven't texted back yet.
And you're gonna show up tomorrow, like, hey, what's up?
Maybe.
Did you say anything to me?
Like,
Hi, Mom, love you.
I got the text. Like, if she says anything, I got the text. Like, I don't
That
understand.
escalated quickly, Mom.
Like,
You're weird.
it's like, goddamn. Okay.
You're going to town on those buttons on your phone.
This is great. This is where it gets real good. This is the meat
bread
of
and
it.
butter.
This is the meat of
Butter,
it.
butter.
Actually, no. There's like 2 parts. This is like a solid like 4 paragraph thing. It's crazy.
Scripture.
It's crazy. And if you had ever been honest and told us you were gay,
She still thinks you're gay.
no one would have worried about you being around gays.
Oh God.
No, if you would have just been honest and told us that you were gay, no one
would have been
worried that you were.
What are they gonna do? Stab you with an AIDS needle? The fuck is this?
And therefore said anything negative about gays. Liar and hateful.
Yeah, all it would have taken.
Not a healthy combination.
You were the baby Moses to their gay acceptance. Man, you could have led them through the fucking the whole rift of the river, the Red Sea. You parted their gay sea.
So wallow in lies and hate. It will only make you happy.
Oh, if it makes you happy, fine.
Okay, Mom. We never did
Why
anything.
won't she just call you? Fuck. My mom called me today, left me voice messages. I called her like 5 minutes later. Hey, yes, bye. That's it. Jesus Christ. This is going crazy places here. I wish my relationship with my mom was this interesting.
We never did anything for you.
Oh my God. She's disowning you.
Just spent $100,000 out of pocket to keep you in school. Okay, granted, she did do that, but
Sure.
they also said like if you keep A's and B's, we'll pay school for you. I'm pretty sure it's a pretty good.
What's fair is fair.
Yeah,
I
right?
didn't say that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything though. Okay,
Yeah.
so she keeps on going.
It's not like you're gonna be like, hey, hold on, you guys. I can do this on my own. I live in LA. This is super cheap. You guys didn't say it. You don't need to pay me.
Okay, and this is where it gets like to a point
Where
where
it
like
gets weird?
this is where for me it gets weird because like there's no need to be sharing this information with me. This is where it gets like I'm like, why, Mom?
Yeah, but you didn't text her that.
No, I didn't text her back. I'm just like, dude, this is awesome stuff. Just keep it coming. Just
Good timing
keep it
on the
coming.
podcast day.
Keep it coming, Mom.
Killing it.
Keep it coming. Our will has all money split between you and Michelle. Didn't need to know that. Didn't need to know that. Don't need to know that. That can change.
Oh man, she's threatening you.
Okay.
To come like just to text her back.
That can change. What cannot change is Michelle is she's like the head. She's like the first person,
Yeah. She's the head of the house.
She's the head of
Once your parents go.
That's fine, which is fine.
Yeah, well, she is older.
Yeah, that's fine. She runs the show. She runs
has
the
a
show.
family.
So you had better quit the hatred towards her, and you may end up.
You hate your sister?
No, I don't hate my sister at all.
Well, I think what your mom is saying, like, hey, you don't really talk to us a whole lot, translates to you hate us. You don't like us anymore. It's like you're just doing your own stuff.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, you were doing your own stuff to begin with. You just happened to live in their house or in Michelle's house for that short amount of time.
Yeah. I'm not done yet.
I know. Moms don't quit.
Jimmy, my most passive, my uncle who passed.
Yeah.
Jimmy made Billy the head person because he refused to take care of Lola. Lola was my aunt.
Oh, yeah.
This is part of the story. I could probably just pass it over, but anyway. I will be taking care of my wonderful husband and also taking care of Jimmy. Okay, I don't know what any of that means. As soon as Billy got the money, okay, blah blah blah. He moved. Here's
your family's Wikipedia, real quick.
Yeah, sad, but
Yeah. Sadapedia.
but basically, it's like the excluder.
Let me see that word. That's a weird.
It's like right.
Oh, executor?
Yeah.
Oh, of the funds or whatever
Sure.
on the will?
She's like, the executor wields a lot of power.
Executor!
It's like, I don't, like...
Pokemon.
Okay, but how I take this is like, that she's like...
I think she's just disowning you, mostly because she thinks you're gay.
It's fine, I don't really
The
care.
funniest thing in the world, though, that she still thinks... Like, the first thing she said after you didn't respond was like, hey, if you just told us you were gay, we'd be fine, man.
and the thing
we wouldn't be bigots.
And think about it. If I was really gay, isn't this
We
the
would
most...
stop watching Fox News altogether.
Isn't this the most horrible way to, like... Try to like, talk to your child about being gay? It's like, if you just wouldn't have lied...
I wouldn't recommend it.
If you wouldn't have lied to us, and you would have just been honest and told us that you were gay from the start...
From the moment we adopted you,
then we would
love fucking Queen. Your father would still listen to Queen. That's why we gave you all the Steely Dan records.
But I'm like, okay, I'm like, all right, whatever. So.
But you didn't text her that.
No. Like, okay, I didn't text her anything because I'm not gonna
the film rolling.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say stuff like what I say right now, and it's gonna come off kind of mean. And
in your defense, you are on the defense. So
I bet I choose just to like laugh at it and walk away.
Just chill, bro.
Love you anyway.
Oh,
but
that's nice.
But tired of the twisted hatred. There's no hatred.
She really throws that word around a lot.
Hatred.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, she's just making you hate her. If that were me, like, and my mom was trying to say this shit to me, I'd be like, "Hey, I'm just not gonna hang out with you anymore."
Yeah.
You're crazy. You're losing it.
So.
That's silly.
So that was all on Monday. Mm-hmm. As in, what's today? Wednesday?
She needs a
hobby. No, that was yesterday. Tuesday. That was Tuesday.
Your mom needs a hobby. She needs to go like plant some flowers or something, or like volunteer somewhere.
Okay. Then yesterday. This is yesterday stuff. Great. This is yesterday stuff. I still haven't texted her back because I can't. I have to let her calm
There's no way
fuck
you
down.
can articulate how to protect yourself in this. Like, sorry.
Should I go the gay route?
It's like, hey, I'll be there. That's all you should say. Like, yeah, I'll be there. Like, just don't even act like you got the mean shit that she sent you. Like, yeah, okay, I'll be there a little before 1.
So yesterday. Then this is where she starts going like really biblical. And like she sounds like a proverb cookie.
The wrath of God.
She's just I don't know how to describe it. I don't know the best way to describe it. Mm-hmm. But she gets all like she just tries to get up on another soapbox. All right, so this is how it is.
Your mom's
Granted,
bored,
I love
man.
my mother to
death.
death.
Your mom is bored.
I love her to death, and I really do. I do think she is bored. I think she's
bored as fuck, and she's taking it out on you. She's retired, right?
Yeah.
And your dad's retired, and they just like jet set every now and then.
Yeah.
Other than that, they don't do much. Mm-hmm. Man, and watch Fox News.
They go on vacations all the time, though.
Guys, go listen to some Steely Dan.
So
shit.
This is what she says. This is what she says. Life is what you make of it. We only have one short life. Do not live it with hate.
She's like one of those
as your motive. Love you, Mom. Okay.
She calmed down a little bit.
A little bit. So she sends me another text message back. I'm like, okay. I'm still.
Fuck you, John.
I still haven't.
Why don't you text me back?
I still haven't texted her back.
Yeah,
I've been working all day. I've been working. I've been doing my thing. I've been doing my own thing.
Yeah.
And she's like, this is what, and then she says this. She says, "Thank you for being the most beautiful, easiest child to raise. That was a true blessing, Mom." Okay. And then when you think that like, okay,
well, they didn't
all
have
done.
to deal with your shitty banana leaves like when you were 1. You know?
True.
That's what you wore, right?
Yeah.
The old banana leaves. Let's get off the racism real quick.
So this is what she said this morning. Can we help you, Kevin?
Kevin's here.
Hi, Kevin.
Kevin, hello. Looking good, my friend. Your heart's more in the center. Oh, God. No! Kevin just put his pinky in my mouth. Among other things.
So this is where like it gets really funny.
Almighty God.
And this is where it gets really funny for me, where I think it's really funny, and she just kind of
kept going.
completely redeems herself.
So it's worse.
Today, she's like, "Okay, I'm taking up my last 2 bowls of cream brulee. I need
Creme
to
brulee?
cream brulee. I need to post a picture on their website with the product. I need someone to take a good picture of the group. The winner gets a free trip to Paris, France. Would I go to Paris again? Absolutely. Your dad and I spent a
Your
week."
mom is just like bantering, or not even bantering. He's just like, well, I don't even know yet. Maybe. Wait, hold on with your answer. I'm gonna answer myself.
Absolutely. Your dad and I spent a week there in 2014. People were wonderful to us.
Unlike you, John, you massive piece of shit. Text me back. Love you. Kisses, Mom. Real Mom.
That's another chapter of my mother's story of my mother's story and me.
This should be like a monthly thing almost. We haven't had one in a while though.
I know.
That's good. It usually happens around the holidays.
Yeah. Shocking, right?
Around the family ones. Oh man, good stuff.
So, what are you gonna do for your Thanksgiving?
No,
I'm gonna
go to my uncle's house in Leavenworth, and go hang out with them and all my other family.
I have to go to St. Joe. I don't even want to go now.
Tommy lives in St. Joe.
Tommy lives in St. Joe.
Might as well.
Should I go?
Probably.
Even
what the fuck else are you gonna do? You got the day off. Let's go hang out. Bring some food home.
You can smoke before you go.
That's true.
You got some Visine, motherfucking shit.
That's true.
You can go buy something quick dripping, but you don't got.
Everyone always asks me like, "Why are you so quiet?"
I have some Visine in my room for some reason. I don't even smoke. I don't even know why I need it. But I have some Visine.
Everyone's like, "Why are you so quiet when the whole family's around?" I'm like,
and you're just smiling like a big stupid smile.
Just like at the funeral, I'm just standing completely away from the family, just my sunglasses on, just in my suit, and just like, "Yeah, are you okay, John?" I'm like, "I'm fine.
Yeah, sure.
Don't worry about me."
Hey man, people die.
It was so fucked up. Is like what I was like, you know what? I'm like, I'm not the one who died. That's why I kept on saying.
Oh man,
that's like that was my joke. That's my way of defending myself. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it's like I'm not.
It's your defense mechanism.
Yeah, I'm not dead. Like
I don't know. I haven't had enough funerals to make up funeral jokes. Everybody's still alive.
It's not like you didn't come from a situation like I did.
No,
with
no, I wasn't forced into it.
That too.
I wasn't forced into loving other people who don't look like me.
How is that having like a friend who's like adopted? And that has to be like. Is that you?
Fine.
Really? Like,
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know if there's like. Oh yeah, he's.
You've been John from somewhere else forever.
John from somewhere else. But how was it like explaining it to your parents? Like, yeah, I'm hanging out with John. Like, there's like
they known who you were.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You live fucking 5 houses away from us, basically, for most of our lives. You know who you are.
I love you, Aaron.
I love you, John.
Good.
I haven't had to. My parents are really cool about friends and people and doing stuff. Like if it's me,
yeah,
you know, if it's Gavin,
they're like, what the fuck?
And they're like, you're gonna go do something really stupid.
You can get in
and
trouble.
He would be honest about it. Like he's like, oh, we're gonna hang out with these fucking drug addicts real quick, and I would just be like, I'm going to Corey's. I can do whatever I want. I never like did anything like really stupid. You know, I never like Gavin. His first thing that he did, it was on the day of our graduation. So Gavin didn't graduate. It was the 2009 graduation because he got held back. He was riding in a car with one of our friends that graduated in your year, Christian.
I sold my car. I sold my very first car to that I had, my Honda Accord.
Oh, really?
My 1996 Honda Accord.
I bet it's still running.
Oh, dude, not anymore.
Hondas don't die.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, he was high on ecstasy and totaled it.
Yeah, that'll happen. That happened to 2 of my cars after I gave them away.
It's always a sad
Aaron
feeling.
Myers.
Did you feel sad?
No.
I did.
I felt well. Okay, what happened was I had a Dodge Neon. It was the last year that they made them, like 2007 or something. And Kevin was with me. I was driving him home to Farley from Maple Woods, and we got rear-ended really bad by some chick who wasn't paying attention on the highway. And so my car was allegedly totaled. So I went out and got a new car. I got like a Grand Prix or something. Lo and behold, they fixed the fucking Neon, and then Gavin gets it. And then they fucking wreck it. Like him and some other people, like Aaron Myers or whoever the fuck it was, back when they were all like fucked up constantly. They basically like fucking rolled it or hit something, I don't know, but like how would I have driven? I'd still be driving that car.
You know what's so funny? It's like when I get things, I put like a weird like human traits to them.
Yeah, and I used to do that, but now
I still do that shit. And so like whenever I like lost when I found out like my car, I'm like, oh, like that car had no clue what he was getting itself into. Like I treat it like it was a fucking human, like it died.
Like I liked my Grand Prix a lot.
Yeah.
But this was before like I had to sell my car because I was moving to Arizona. Okay. So I just like one guy at work was like, "Hey, I'll buy your car." I was like, "Okay, cool."
Cool.
And then he gave me money a couple days later. There went my car. Like I like my car a lot, but like I don't know. I lost that shit for objects, like the human love for objects a while ago, because like my sister and brother would steal shit all the time.
Mm.
It's like, well, there's no point in investing in this
because it could be gone.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
I can't think of the thing that I'm thinking of. Like my phone. If they stole my phone, I'd kill them. Because my jokes are on there. Like, right. Everything's on there. But other than that, I can't really think of anything.
Nothing else.
My lamps are important. Go lamps.
Go lamps.
To lamps.
To lamps.
Hey, let's do our sponsors.
Sponsorships.
This is the special Shanksgiving 2 sponsorship. This one that I'm drinking is the Nitro Milk Stout. I've drank it before on the show. It's by Left Hand Brewing Company. It's really good. Go buy it. John?
Tonight, actually, I did a little upgrade. I did Coors. I did Coors beer, just simple Coors.
The old snub-nosed bottle.
The banquet beer.
Yeah, the banquet beer.
The banquet beer.
I used to love those commercials.
I just thought since it's Shanksgiving. Shanksgiving.
Yeah.
Shanksgiving
like
that
you've given someone a stab in the kidney.
Yeah, then I should.
Prison, you know?
Then I should.
Shanksgiving.
Drink something that's a little bit more classy.
Yeah, you really stepped it up. That's it's like a $6 bottle of or 6-pack there.
Yeah. So
it's moving away from
to Shanksgiving.
Shanksgiving. If it were Spanksgiving, we'd be wearing Spanks.
Oh, I am wearing Spanks. I'm wearing Spanks. You guys can't see it, but I'm wearing Spanks.
I can see it.
Aaron's just wearing gym shorts, and we're just doing a podcast. And a muscle shirt. I almost thought about wearing a muscle shirt too.
We bro tanked it out.
We could have broed it out. Okay, so we're done with our mom.
Our mom.
So we talked about Thanksgiving. I think it might be that time of day. You think it's that time?
For? Dun 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 dun. Amateur podcast. Nothing is ready.
Sorry, guys.
So what's the segment called?
Misconnections.
Misconnections. Okay. Did you pick one?
No, I haven't picked one yet. Oh, see, nothing's prepared. It's the beautiful thing.
This is from a week ago.
See, that's the beautiful thing about when it's only you and I, because we have no guests this week. We never.
Also, we're alone. We have Kevin. Kevin's hanging out.
Hi, Kevin. Because he came over for the Shanksgiving feast.
Yeah, we were feasting on Shanksgivings. We eat a lot of lamb shanks. Raw. And then we do a podcast.
Then we dress up in all black, and we go out and we shank someone.
We throw the bones at people. Happy Shanksgiving!
When we come back and do a podcast.
So we've done our Shanksgiving deeds. How about you? Go throw your bones at somebody else. Make them happy. This one, it was the number one for the day for the 25th. Oh, posted 19 days ago. Jesus Christ, what the hell is happening? Is this still the number one? What? It can't be. That's insane. All right, anyway. This guy just keeps posting it, I guess. So it was posted almost 20 days ago in the beginning of the month. It is number one for the 25th. I don't know if it updated to the 26th, but whatever. Is it the 25th? No, it is the 26th. Yeah, okay. Or 25th.
Today's the 25th.
Yeah, 25th. What the fuck is going on with this?
Dude, this month is almost over. Holy shit.
It's a month away from Christmas. And a month and a week from our birthdays.
I don't want to lose that money. I know, right?
You know, people always ask, like, well, don't you get less money when your birthday's, like, close to Christmas? I'm like, you know, I don't know. I've never had a birthday outside of a week away from Christmas, so I don't really know.
And you know the beautiful thing that comes after your birthday? My birthday.
Your birthday.
Yep. Oh, my God. Next month
Well, you can count your mom's money off. It's not happening. You're getting off that will.
That'd
be funny. That'd be hilarious if you got kicked off the will because you just didn't text your mom back. Like, this is what modern day problems are. That's what gets me about shit.
No,
like,
see, no, my sister. No, it's all about my sister.
Yeah.
She's the ex.
She does have a family.
What is it called? The executor. The executor.
Executor.
It's like whatever.
Executor.
I'm like, why are you using that word out of any word?
That's the proper word.
I know, but there's.
It's a gross, kind of disgusting word to use.
Yeah.
It's dangerous sounding.
I'm like, that fits her because she's kind of a cunt.
She can execute you
right.
from the will.
All right, well then, bye. Like, I wasn't even meant to be in the family to begin with.
Well, that's true.
It's like, dude.
God put you in Nicaragua or wherever for a reason.
I'm like, go ahead and do it. It's like
I'm on Raw. Put you in. Honduras.
You're not paying my bills as they are right now, so you're not. I don't understand. I don't see anything changing here.
Hey guys, don't listen to this. Listen to what John's saying. John's family. John would really like that money. That'd be great. That would make me happy. That'd make everybody happy.
But I hate when they talk like that. It's such a shitty way to talk. Like talking about.
It's a guilt. It's a guilt trip. It's a guilt trip.
Yeah. It's like
your mom's guilt tripping. She didn't know what else to do. This is her attention grabber. She's
trying to
get your love back.
But she sounds like she sounds like one of those girls that like when they text you, they text you shit to like get you to text them back.
What's that like? I don't even remember. If she was like my mom, she would have just like.
I'll find a guy who'll like.
She wouldn't even call me. I'd just be like, "Hey, mom." I'd go visit her. Like, "Hey, mom." I'm like, "Hey, buddy, what's up? Let's talk shit on your siblings real quick." And then, you want some food? Yeah. All right, cool. Here's some food. Boom. Done. Bye. Perfect relationship.
It doesn't work like that.
I couldn't ask for more with my parents.
I don't think I've ever experienced something like that.
Very hands off at this point, mostly because I'm 25 almost. You're like, there's not a lot we can do to make you any better. You're right. You're fucking like the only thing we ever talk about that's actually serious is like, I'm like, Mom, I drink too much. She's like, yeah, I fucking know. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm a little depressed. I'm like, yeah, we were talking about that earlier. We know. Okay, we're done. All's well. This is.
See, the thing is that I'm always blown away by how other people's families are compared to mine.
Everybody's wildly different when you really get to thinking about it. Like when stories are shared and experiences and all this shit, like just subtle things like the way my parents talk to me, and like my dad did a thing he hasn't done in a while. A couple weeks ago, he called me and said, "Hey, Aaron, I made some steak tonight. You should come over and get some steak." Like, okay, I'll come do that. And I went over, got some steak, said hi, bye, went home, ate steak.
That was it.
That's it.
Never.
They don't expect a lot out of me, which is fine too.
Huh. I wonder.
Like, oh, you're a comedian now? Yeah. Okay. We'll come to your shows every now and then. Okay. It's very, very just like laissez-faire. Like it seems like they don't care, but I know there's no reason for them to even try to care. Like, I'm doing fine for all intents and purposes.
But
Like, you know, you're the sibling that we don't have to worry about, basically, and that's fine with me. I like that.
Awesome.
That takes a load off me, you know.
Yeah.
So that's my parents.
But
Same with my grandparents too.
But when you go and hang out with them, when they ask you, "Hey, what's going on?" and like, do they give you this blank stare of like?
No, I'm like, well, my dad knows what I'm doing because I'm working at the airport, and he works at the airport.
Okay.
So I'm like, you know, we'll talk about airport stuff for a little bit. Then we'll talk about the Royals won, and I'm like, yeah, we know, and you know, we'll talk about that for a little bit. And my mom would be like, don't turn my channel and all this shit, like some old fucking hag, you know. But you know, she doesn't want you to turn her channel. That's fine. And then they don't ask me like personal shit. It was never on that level. Like everything was more like I said, they were hands off. You know, unless I had something to say, they knew I was always quiet and, you know, reserved about my own little world. Because I don't want them to know much. You know, there's nothing bad for them to know, really.
Yeah, but it's none of their goddamn business.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's no reason for me to tell them about myself. It only make things worse or better, and I like it the way it is now. So it's like there's no point.
Right.
I don't need to worry about it, and they don't need to worry about it because there's no reason for them to.
I had
to like get arrested or like murdered or something. Like there's.
I wish I had the life of a white boy. Wait, I did. Never mind.
You did, yeah.
Like never mind. I did.
You had a weird white family.
I just walked into.
And I was the best out of 3 siblings, so I kind of like, you know.
This is what we got.
And I was fine without getting that attention because I didn't get it for being a piece of shit. You know, that's fine with me.
I love you, Aaron.
And that's why I'm acting out as a comedian. To get attention from real people.
That's where it all comes from.
That's mostly just boredom.
Yeah.
I needed an outlet. Hey, this is the Misconnections.
This podcast.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to the Let's get to Misconnections.
Oh, yeah, we were doing Misconnections before we went on a tangent. All right, went on a tangent about my parent. This one is called You Share Your First Name with a Town in Arizona. Could be almost anything. First Friday, so this is, like I said, 20 days
hold on. You
old.
lived in Arizona.
Yeah.
What are cities in Arizona? Like
Tucson, Phoenix, Scottsdale, Tempe. That's all I know. Bisbee. I didn't go. I went to Phoenix once.
You shared a name of a city in there.
I hope she doesn't
This
have
sounds
one.
like
I hope she doesn't have it.
This sounds like a Bob Seger song that he wrote for like some chick he had like a one night stand with. That like put her finger up his butt and he's like had like a weird symbiotic relationship with her.
He's like, it's not about the butt, it's about the prostate. And she's like, I know. That's why I'm doing it. And he's like, I respect that. I love you. And he's like, I don't think I do.
Because actually, there's dick inside you, and it goes up like a banana.
Kevin actually talked earlier. Like a banana. You gotta peel it. You gotta peel the prostate. It's not milking it. You gotta peel it. Okay, so yeah, she's named after a town in Arizona.
Okay.
Allegedly. I don't know if they actually knew it was a place in Arizona. But anyway.
He probably just lives in Arizona and he thinks.
Maybe.
So.
Yeah, first Friday. So again, this was 19 days ago on the first Friday. You called me sir and then hugged me. I wasn't expecting that, but I liked it. And I love your art. That's not just the drinks talking either. What drink was it and where was your show? Just, go back to where you met her. I don't know, dude. Like, it seems like she was just a happy girl doing an art show. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Some girls are like, hey, some people like, hey, we got an art show going. Doing well.
I smiled at you in the Olathe Walmart Man for Woman. Olathe. Yeah. Stats. Body. Average. Height. 6'2" or 187 centimeters for those Canadian mofos. Status. Single.
Single.
Who would have guessed?
Not me.
Who would have guessed?
Who would have thunk it?
I smiled at you at Olathe Walmart. Man for Woman. We ran into each other a couple of times in Olathe Walmart, and both times I looked at you and smiled. You're very attractive.
Oh.
But I'm on the shy side and never said anything.
Oh, no.
Get in touch. I'd like to go out to dinner with you.
What do you say to a person that you think is hot in Walmart? Like, hey, fancy meeting you here. Hey, you go to this Walmart too? You go to the Walmart in Olathe?
Hey, do you need bathroom supplies as well?
You ever been to that IKEA?
Hey.
Hey, I know where the turkey is that they won't sell you. I'm like, what? Oh.
Hey, I can get you bananas that haven't come in yet.
We gotta go places though. We gotta go now. We gotta leave. Do you have a car?
Hey, do you ever shop at Price Chopper?
Hey, how old are you? Ugh.
Hey, do you like cereal?
What's your favorite cereal? Captain Crunch. Like a fucking child.
Hey, don't you think that the clothes in the Walmart selection have gone up in
quality
value,
lately? Faded Glory, am I right? What a brand. More like Faded Wallet, because I'm buying all these Faded Glory jeans. They're amazing. What a feel on my tuchus.
Have you ever wondered like how it is to work at one of those off-brand companies?
Oh, I was gonna say Kevin worked at Walmart.
Oh
yeah,
no,
what were you gonna say?
at
like a Walmart company.
Yeah, like a Faded Glory, and be like,
well,
and
you
like
basically
a
work
meeting,
for Walmart.
like a meeting going into is like, okay, guys. So last season we went with this, we went with that. Like, are these like the guys who fail out of like?
Do we change it up? And they're like, all in favor? All opposed? Aye. Like, it's like nobody, don't break something if it's not, or don't fix it if it's not broken or whatever.
Don't break something if it's not broken.
Don't break it. Don't more break it, man. It's already broke. What are you doing?
But those meetings have to be interesting.
It's gotta be, like, it's basically just like, you guys go in there defeated. And you come out like more defeated.
Do you think they have like pizza? Like they get like some pizza shit?
They have to have something like for a morale boost. Yeah,
it's always
and
Subway.
It's probably like fucking
Subway,
Casey's Pizza, or Subway cold cuts. That's what we get at Delta. Subway cold cuts for like special days, like where people important come in and talk to us. But on like days that are just random, we'll get a shit ton of Domino's pizza. And that's like, I want this every fucking day. Why do we get shit ass, Subway? We get fucking, all of it's made out of turkey. All the meat except for, all the cold cuts except for Black Forest ham is made out of turkey. That's what we learned this week. I learned it a long time ago, but that's what we learned.
That all Subway's made out of turkey.
All the cold cuts are, except for like the steak and the chicken,
yeah,
and the Black Forest ham. It's all turkey, every single bit. It's just cheaper, and turkey's way better it's healthier anyway than ham, but
not when it's processed.
Well,
none of it's good.
Processed to look like ham. Yeah, it's probably not good, but yeah, we'll get like 3-inch cold cuts. Like, what did we do wrong? This one's got a pick of a rainy day. Is this like a Robert Frost poem?
Could be.
Oh man, it kind of sounds like it. Okay, it's just called Lost. I'm pretty sure I've heard this at an open mic before. Before a comedy open mic, it was a poem open mic. So it's man for woman with a picture. I was about to put the picture in front of the mic.
Like, just so you guys can hear it.
Hey, so if you guys can hear the frequencies this picture's putting off, it looks like a window with some rain on it in front of a street. So, it's called Lust, or Lost, man for woman. Life atrophies when tethered to a prescribed course. Defoliant to flower, conformity smothers and stifles. Should you appear, found on the path taken prior, I'll curse mortality, knowing this defines how life to be lived. Sated, head underwater, breathless. Hypnotic, replenishing, patents elevate you. Patents, yes. Justification for eyes undivided. Life revolves around you. Epicenter. Caring less for parables, being one free of convention. When necessary, disrobing into this persona after 5. Amusement, this maddening gift. Infectious and demonstrative without cure. Where others wilt and succumb in your presence, I invite you! Flagellation my attire. Bruises from you my tailor adorned. Your secret bids mine. Spontaneity brands the skin. When red translates to joy, heady, indescribable. I'm your sweetest and deepest cut. First ever intuitively able to anticipate your next move. What makes you tick? Able to finish your dreams held vivid in deep slumber. Decry me under your breath.
This might be the most awkwardest things I've ever heard in my life.
But conscript me. Do not contact me with unsolicited services or offers.
Don't worry, I won't contact you at all.
Listen, Craigslist is basically the new version of Edgar Allan Poe writing a letter to his dead wife. And that's really, really sad. God, it's like a fucking dictionary threw up on fucking Craigslist. And then this guy was like, yeah, makes sense, let's do it.
Let's do it.
And he was wrong.
Okay. So I got
Bruises
one.
by my
I got
tailor
one.
Adorned.
I got one for you. Okay.
Oh, God. You had the one. That was the one.
Ashley G. Man for woman. Independence. Stats. Body. Average. Height. At age. Sorry.
Everybody else is going to look at it like they didn't even own a brain compared to that last person.
Age. 27. Okay.
Or a dictionary.
Ashley G. We went to high school together, and we haven't seen each other in years until the other day.
Ooh.
We had talked for a few times since high school and just haven't hung out. But I have to say, I've always had feelings for you, and I wish I could have the chance to tell you that. You're all I ever wanted. I know people that told me you were broad-shouldered.
This was fine until now. I was about to say, like, hey, guy from the last one, this is how you write a misconnection. This is how you fucking do it. My tailor adorned, you fucking idiot. This is how you do it.
I'm sorry, because it's just really funny what he says next.
Go for it. So restate the last sentence. Please. It's a good one. Old broad shoulders.
I know people told me your broad shoulders made you look like a guy, but believe me, they really don't.
I've seen plenty of men in my day. You don't look like one at all.
It's like I almost want to be like, who actually? Do they know that they're writing gold?
Yeah, they're writing views for us. They know that, do you think?
I know people said your broad shoulders made you look like a guy, but I didn't think so. You're absolutely beautiful and amazing. I can only hope that one day I can get the chance to let you know that.
Well, this is your chance, buddy. You blew it. That had one weird blemish on it the whole time. Otherwise, that's a straightforward, good misconnection.
Oh, man.
Like, we knew each other before, now we don't. Oh, yeah, you got weird things on your body? Hey, here I am. Classic Craigslist. Alright, here we go. This one's called Attractive Lady at the Movie. Man for woman at the plaza. Attractive Lady at the Movie. Yes, I think he just took the title and made it his first half sentence. Attractive Lady at the Movie.
Most artists do.
Love the Coopers at 11:50 today. Would have loved to chat with you after the movie, but didn't. I was the only other single person in the movie. Only 4 of us, LOL. If you'd be interested in going to see a movie with me tomorrow or soon, please respond to this posting. Thanks. Guy's 50 years old. What the fuck is Love the Coopers? Why is he does a weird thing when he puts things in quotes or quotation or not quotations, parentheses. He'll put the parentheses, like the first one or the first quote, and then space. And then put what he was going to do. But the second one, like the end quote or in parentheses, no space. Dude's inconsistent as fuck. Don't go out with this guy. Come on. He doesn't even know how to... He doesn't know how to use things. That's like not putting a space after a comma. You're dumb. You should go look. You should go watch Love the Coopers more.
Wednesday's
Adams.
lunch. Jack in the Box, Man for Woman,
J and the B.
and okay,
Jack in the Butt.
Jack in the Butt.
On Tuesday morning.
You were sitting by yourself at the You were sitting by yourself at the west window.
I'm glad.
Maroon top, animal print skirt, black leggings. I'm pretty sure you noticed me noticing you.
This guy wrote everything down.
I cannot help it. You looked great, and I wish I could have stayed longer. Wish I would have said
Can't
hi.
stay in Jack in the Box all day, damn it. I've learned this before.
Wish I had said hi.
Against
But
the
Jack in
law.
the Box is sort of a strange place to chat with someone.
Oh, man.
Doubt you'll see this, but I hope you do. That was it.
That's fair.
It's fair.
I like the people. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. But I like the people who are like, "Hey, the chances of you even thinking that this might even be you, if you even see it, slim to none."
All right, this will be our last one.
All right, we're digging deep with 7. This is great. Okay, so this one is entitled, aptly entitled, "My Darling Cocksucker." Man for woman, Midtown, body fit. Height 6 feet tall. Age 34. The year of our Lord 34.
Jesus Christ.
Not a day goes by that I don't think about you, Charlie. Welp, you're talking about a dude. The wonderful blowjobs through your glory hole. What the hell? I miss them so much and have not found anything even remotely satisfactory to replace the greatness of your services. I'm sorry about the way it ended. What did you do to end a glory hole? The way we traded insults
Came
until
on
you
his face.
I guess.
Duh. Come on, Aaron. Act like you know what a glory hole is.
The way we
Dipshit.
traded insults, you finally just ignored me. As it goes. Okay, this is funny. This one line. But Ra, damn it. Ra being the sun god of Egypt. What a fucking loser. I miss you. If only you could find it in you to give me and my wonderful cock another chance. You are my darling cocksucker, Charlie. This is the best end sentence. I'm horny. Do not contact me. But raw damn it. That's like a joke we make when we're 12 in junior high. You know, like, hey, I got something. I know something about other gods, not this or just one. You know, not the god, not the white god. I know about Egypt gods.
But raw damn it.
But Odin darn. But Zeus damn it, buddy. Did you pray to Amenhotep from the Brendan Fraser movie, The Mummy? No? Well, raw damn it.
Raw damn it.
That was the weirdest one I've read in a while.
Alright, so have you noticed that the gas has gone down?
Yeah. I meant to tell you. I don't think I meant to tell you. I think I meant to tell my dad. But I went to Leavenworth a few days ago to go to their Walmart.
Yeah.
When I was in Weston, and I saw gas down to $1.51 a gallon. It's cheap in Leavenworth.
Holy shit.
And even like the gas stations leading up that are still in
Yeah.
Missouri, like going on the same.
Sorry, guys.
Going on the same road towards Leavenworth. $1.69. They were cheap at this time. This Quick Trip that's by our apartment was $1.89.
Nice. Thank God to Kraken.
Thank Raw.
No,
Thank
Raw.
God it Kraken.
Thank Raw for was it fracking? That's what it's called.
Yeah.
That's
But no, like there was some cheap shit in Leavenworth.
Dude, isn't that
like,
fucked
it
up?
kept
Though?
going down as much as I drove past them, like 159, 151, 149. You know, it's just like the lowest was 149.
It's
Like,
so
are you fucking kidding me?
it's it's cause of fracking. It's what it's from.
It's because Obama is a fucking idiot. Shit.
Wouldn't it because yeah, it is from Obama, but it's because of a good thing though, isn't it?
Nuh-uh! He ain't never done no good ever.
Yeah.
Tracy Jordan. I've been watching a lot of 30 Rock. You should watch 30 Rock. You ever watch 30 Rock? Good show.
You watched 30 Rock.
Yeah. 30 Rock's a good show. Tina Fey, Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Jordan.
What's his name on the show?
Tracy Jordan.
They barely change his name at all. It's a good show. Alec Baldwin's in it. Alec Baldwin's in it all the time. He's a regular cast member. Watch that show, John. Watch that show, podcast.
Maybe I should. But yeah.
It's got like 8 seasons. It's good.
Yeah,
So that
this is
was
super cheap though.
Misconnections.
Like I'm just like I'm
gonna go
I'm
up
always
later,
I'm
but yeah.
always super scared when it gets this low because it's like okay.
It hasn't really been like terribly high in the past year. Like the highest I think it's been was like 239
Maybe
that I saw. Like around,
but it's still like $4 in California.
Yeah.
It's the only one shitty part if we move back out there.
It's more expensive.
Can we talk about that a little bit? That we thought we've. Well, I'm going to. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Aaron's thinking
I got
about it.
I got a lot to think about. I have like no options, but a lot of hopes. Like I could move out there. I could transfer out there, or I could stay another year, or I can go to Denver, or I can go to Austin. I can. Delta's everywhere. I can go to fucking Honolulu if I want to give up.
You should. But you should go to LA. That's what you should.
Thinking about it.
It's gonna suck balls for me when I move out there, but it's gonna be all right.
You don't have a job lined up?
Oh, I always have stuff lined up. It's not that. It's just that this is gonna suck for a little bit. So moving anywhere.
LA, yeah.
Moving anywhere.
Well,
sucks.
that's the reason I was thinking on moving is because we're gonna get taxes in like March. The income tax, and then
I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's true.
We're gonna get Delta employees are getting a lot of money because Delta's made a lot of money this year, so we're getting what's called profit sharing, and that's gonna be like $2.5 grand or something.
Right.
So I'll have some money, just to go get a place and also transfer out there and be able to work. But I don't know yet.
You should.
I might stay a little extra and save up.
No, Aaron.
Oh.
You can drive out there with me. We can drive out together.
Well, we won't be together. We have different cars.
Yeah, I know, but we'll just sit right next to each other.
Yeah, it'll be like the end scene in Vegas Vacation where they all win. Like Rusty wins all those cars. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. Rusty wins all those cars. And they all like drive back from back to Wisconsin. Where the fuck that show was based? Like that movie was based in. But then they're like changing lanes, and it looks really goofy. And they have like a Hummer and like Corvettes and fucking. God, this is the terrible.
I got your reference.
But I appreciate it, yeah.
My hair is probably really curly right now.
Your hair is curly. We can talk about it more if you want.
No.
We've talked about curly hair a lot. And
probably more than what we should.
Quite frankly, I've had enough of curly hair talk by the time I was 5. So, the more curly hair talk I have, the more I just want to cut it off and then have it grow back in a month and then hate myself again.
Would you want to talk about this week? Do you want to? Should we actually? You know what? We should introduce the new segment that we have.
Yeah, let's do that. So what are you calling it, John?
I'm calling it this week in
This Week in Beer.
This Week in Beer. Sure.
Let's call it that. So what we do?
This Week in Beer, guys.
We'll take. That's it. You could do that over and over again. I think you shut it.
It just sounds like someone's breaking their leg.
It sounds really weird, but play it again. We overplayed our can opener. Hey.
That's weird. It doesn't want to work. All right, whatever.
Well, that's
basically what it is.
Opening.
What it is just we talk about what happened this day, November 25th.
Important dates in beer history.
Yeah.
Or just in beer general.
Either or.
I think this is just a general
calendar. Does it
beers.
matter?
No, not really.
Basically, what I did was I copied and pasted a bunch of shit and I sent it over to Aaron. Yeah. I emailed it to him.
Okay, so this one's important. In the year 580 AD, after death of Jesus Christ, and some other people who died that same year, Saint Arnold of Metz is born.
Mets, like the baseball team that
Mets,
the Royals beat.
yeah.
That the Royals beat.
Spelled with a Z.
Royals.
Hold on.
Royals.
Oh, God.
Hold on. All right.
That's a
What?
really cool
Royals.
Royals.
2015 World Series champions.
And many more.
If we don't fucking lose everyone, like
That was-
probably, like I'm afraid of, what we're gonna do.
We're not. Okay. No,
We got Escobar, that's all that matters.
This Metz is
And
spelled
Salvi.
with a Z.
Oh.
Metz.
Mets.
Fucking extreme. So Metz is born in the year 580. And this is important because he was one of dozens of patron saints to beer. Thanks, Catholics. Brewers and hop pickers. So, there were several of these people who were just there for ale. They didn't have lager. No, they didn't have lager because lager is only around because they had refrigeration. So ale was just like room temperature beer, basically.
Really?
Which is gross. Yeah. The only difference.
I totally zoned out. I started like.
From what I understand, the only difference between lager, like what Coors is, or like what I'm drinking, which is a stout.
Yeah.
That's an ale. That's a lager. So that's like cold immediately. As soon as it's brewed, it's, put on ice, basically. And that's just, like, boiled.
Really?
And then put on ice later as it's bottled.
Oh, okay. Huh.
If I remember right, I think that's it. So, Metz, one of many patron saints to, brew beer, helped end the plague, or a plague, by convincing people to drink beer rather than impure water.
And that's why you should probably drink beer, guys.
And that was, yeah. Because, most of the toxins are dead already. Very rarely will you find a beer. Like, that's why they say you can age the kind of beer that I got. You can age it for a while. It's not going to go bad. It's got alcohol in it.
Yeah.
What's it going to do? Fucking curdle?
Nah.
There's nothing in it. It's just
not like
alcohol.
milk.
It's wheat. Yeah, I mean, it's alcohol. It gets better with age.
Mm-hmm.
Wine, tequila, all this shit. That's why they have that fucking tequila that's like 200 years old and tastes like shit still. Fuck tequila. I hate tequila.
I love tequila.
I might drink
Jungle.
if you get some 18 whatever the fuck tequila, might drink that. But other than that, nothing. And we got to make margs. We got to have a marg day.
Marg.
You want to have a margarita day?
Mm-hmm.
Birthday
Birthday
margarita day.
Birthday margarita day. Woo! Margarita birthday.
Noise complaints.
You heard it here. Hey Kevin, you heard it. Birthday, margarita birthday.
Thumbs up.
Can we do a podcast on it'd be your birthday technically, but can we do a podcast, like a birthday podcast where we
I don't see why not.
Okay.
Let me see what day it is going to be on.
I think it's on like a Friday. Thursday?
Yep. Perfect.
Sure, we'll do it.
Get the day off.
Yep, I'll take the next day
Take
off too.
the 3 days off. Like, hey, it's gonna be my birthday, but it's my birthday week, and I'm just gonna get
Cause I'm a sassy
do a lot of
bitch.
stuff that week. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go shopping.
Cause I'm a sassy bitch.
I'm gonna drink the alcohol. I'm gonna puke the alcohol. I'm gonna drink more of the alcohol. Okay. So
Do you have more? Yeah, do you have more?
I have a lot.
Don't you think this is way better than what we learned this week, or do you think we should still do what
I
we?
think they're appropriate in their own little things, Okay. They're all talking points.
True.
So this one was in 1516. We all remember that those numbers.
Because those numbers make sense.
16 comes after 15, so it's natural.
And then 17, and then
15,
18,
16,
but then we
17.
mostly know the 19s and the 20s.
Yeah. Well, like 15, 16 is just part of numbers.
It's part of the game.
The Rheinheitsgebot instituted in Bavaria, that's a hard word to say, is a beer purity law that remains today in revised form. The original laws permits beer to be made only with barley, hops, and water, later acknowledging yeast and permitting yeast. So, they're not made with some fucking, like, cotton or something, you know. It's a good old barley beer.
It's almost gluten-free.
Almost. No, not even close. Wheat was like, hey, yeah, we need this yeast and shit. This is big time. This is important.
I hope you're listening, Kevin. Kevin kind of looks like Elvis right now with how his hair is.
Kelvis. 1944. Because it is not practical to shit beer, the HMS,
of course.
The HMS Menenthius, a British mine-laying ship, is converted into a floating brewery to supply beer to British and Allied troops in the Asian theater during World War I. That's one of my favorite things about history is hearing about just how everyone in history was basically an alcoholic.
We have to get the alcohol.
Now it's a disease, but before it was just like, well, it's just goofing around.
He just likes to party.
Yeah.
He just likes...
He's just fucking getting drunk. We're all drunk
all
the time.
What, do you think there were guys that were like, okay, so it's like during World War I, during World War II, we'd like be fighting all day?
Yeah.
If they survived, we'd come back and get shit-faced.
Of course. What else are you going to do? You're getting shit-faced on the fucking on the battlefield.
I guess that would make you feel a little bit more relaxed.
That was your only anesthesia anyway.
True.
For the most part.
So do you think they probably allowed it a lot more?
Oh, of course. I don't know if they allowed it.
It was not
for
frowned upon.
Personal use, but everybody had a flask.
But I feel like, see, the thing is, I never understood the flask. Like, they always share the flask like it's a joint. Like, a joint goes out.
A flask is a joint. And yes, it does run out. But the guy who has a flask is always flanked by the guy who has the fifth. And he just fills the flask.
So is there like how it is with like smoking weed? Is there like an etiquette with having a flask?
I would like to think that, if you have a flask and you present it to a circle of friends, it is then a community flask, right?
Yeah.
Be it with whiskey, vodka, whatever you've got. Doesn't matter. Gin, who cares? Goes around. You're all out. Next guy. That person has the whiskey. It's still your flask. But it's his turn. It's like with pipes. Like, it's still your pipe. But it's somebody else's weed. Potentially.
Okay. We're getting it now. I get that.
But I've never been in a flask circle. I have a flask. I got a flask.
That was a perfect. That was
good. Yeah, that was good.
I've never been in a flask circle though. I have a flask
circle. But
it's like that's like a stoner saying like, I've never been in a group of people smoking weed.
Yeah.
But I have the things to make a group of people smoking weed.
Yeah. We got the things. But I don't drink enough liquor to, I still have the flask, but I've never put anything in it. Like, this is the first time I even remember I have a flask since, like a year ago. I should probably start putting shit in that flask. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow before Thanksgiving.
Starting Thanksgiving.
Go get some like Fireball or something. Toss it in my flask. And just have a day.
Have a day.
Why not?
What do you say about a bidet?
I have a bidet. My toilet just has a lot of water going through it all the time.
I'm working on a short story, and I write like 4 paragraphs about a bidet, and how my dad was like obsessed with having bidets in the house. Like, it was like an argument we had.
Really?
We were adding on to the old house in Weston, and my dad was like, "No, we have to have a bidet."
Why's your dad
want a bidet? Bathroom. I don't know, but
it's the
weirdest thing. Like, my parents went to Saudi Arabia, we came back, and like ever since then we have to have bidets in the house.
Your dad didn't want to wipe his ass anymore.
Every house we have bidets because
you're basically taking a tiny shower.
Yeah,
and it's perfect.
But It's so weird. Just you're taking a shower in your asshole.
You know what I read the other day on the of course on the internet. It was like what are you
carrier
ashamed
pigeon,
of?
right?
Yeah, exactly. They brought it to me. They're like, what? I think the thread was like, what are you ashamed of doing, or what secret that is weird would you not like normally tell people about? And one of them was, you take a shit right before you go into the shower and you don't wipe. You just use the shower to wash your shit off.
I still wipe.
Yeah, of course. That's gross.
Because I'm not a barbarian.
Yeah.
We're not barbarians. Like, I figure since
I mean, you got to wash your asshole in the first place.
Yeah, we know the
Why do
universe
you want
is
more
massive.
shit to wash off?
We know universes are within universes within universes.
Yeah.
So I figure like we're not barbarians.
The
So we have to
multiverse.
wipe. We have to
Yeah.
wipe our ass. I don't want to be that part in like, you know how they say like, oh, there's probably another galaxy that's just like you, and they're just doing one thing that's slightly different.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the guy who's
Well,
who's not wiping their ass.
If the multiverse is true, you're a god somewhere. Anything's possible.
True, but I highly doubt them.
They're banking on you washing your ass all the time.
I'm the podcast John. So like above me, there's probably like maybe like the video, like a better video version of me.
Yeah.
Above him is probably like a better taco maker than him, and then the god, right?
Yeah, you're a few steps away. Okay. You got to beat Taco Maker. I don't know your chances with him.
That's my Rocky.
He's tough.
That's my Rocky.
That's your Creed. From The Office. That's your Creed, the band.
So Aaron,
what's up?
I got a tinkle.
Do you?
Do you have to tinkle?
Of course.
Do you want to go, and I can hold the fort down while you go. All right. So
everything hurts.
This is the part of the podcast where we're gonna individually take peas. I see Kevin. Kevin and I are looking at each other. Kevin's face, half of his face, is illuminated by the LD. Was it LDE or LDC? L. That's the first letter, right? L D C. Is it C? E. LEC. LEC. LED. LED lights. Thank you, Kevin. Everyone, let's like, Kevin's the person here that came and helped for the party. Yeah, whoa, that's what he does. That's what Kevin does. He just comes in when we need him and he answers shit. Something that I really want to talk about, though. This week has been a weird week with me with my porn. I've discovered a lot more new.
Trying to say LSD? Or LCD?
LCD lights.
Like TVs? Oh, yeah.
His face was illuminated by an LCD light. I was going with that, but then I ended up going with like talking about like black girls and porn.
LD.
The thing is, like, I would go by letter, and Kevin was there. That was the beautiful thing.
Okay, so it's my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, guys, so recently I was thinking about horses a lot, like wild horses in particular. Like, why... I know they can't, like, choose to be domesticated, but if you had the choice to be a wild horse or a domesticated horse that gets food regularly and, you know, gets to hang out with... other cool animals that pet you all the time and all this shit. Like, why wouldn't you just be the domesticated horse? I mean, you don't even have to be domesticated. You're pretty much just hanging out in a pasture all the time, eating all the grass. You're basically wild until somebody whistles at you and you're like, oh shit, there's the fucking whistle bell. Gotta go hang out with those other animals that pet me a lot and give me carrots and apples and shit. Where else am I gonna get carrots and apples and shit? Nowhere. This is your carrots and apples and shit. You gotta be a domesticated horse. Wild horses are dumb. You're a dying breed. You deserve to be a dying breed. Let me catch you and domesticate you, and you can live in my apartment. You can be the podcast horse. And we'll have you. Your name will be Rodrigo Estevez for no particular reason. Maybe you were in a cartel before. I don't know. Let's make up a background story for you. So yeah, this has been another episode of Horses. with Aaron Naylor. John, we just did an episode of Horses.
Episode of Horses? Nay!
That doesn't sound like a horse at all.
Alright, so.
Nay! Perfect.
Have you ever seen a monkey? Have you seen a monkey hairless?
A hairless monkey?
Yeah.
I don't know. You have a picture of it?
No?
Oh my god! Oh no! I quit! I'm done! Oh, this is the last podcast we're doing. Oh my god! Has anybody ever lost their voice from laughing too much? Oh my god! You were holding your phone like you had the picture. I was just waiting for you to turn your phone and show me. Oh my god. Oh god damn it. That's a baboon. Or an ape. That's an ape.
Fucking look at them. They're muscular shit.
I know, they're huge. Bitches are fucking doing pull-ups and all this shit all the time, man. They're ripped. Not that thing. That thing's just scratching its tiny little back.
Look
Yeah,
how
hairless apes are fucking... They're 10 times stronger than us.
wow. And people, and honestly, there's people that don't believe that we are related. Look at, looks just like a human.
I know. That's
arm.
exactly an arm.
His abs, his obliques.
I mean, that's literally what my arm looks like.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, take it. You know, take the picture, put it side by side. We're the same.
That monkey's fucking ripped though. Holy shit.
Looks like a goblin. That guy.
Look at his balls.
That's it's Michael Clark Duncan of fucking apes. That guy's huge. If Michael Clark Duncan had alopecia and if Michael Clark Duncan was still alive. Rest in peace, Michael Clark Duncan.
They're just honestly, monkeys are honestly just a really, really dumber version than we are. Well, John, that's science with John Clauser.
A really dumber version than we are.
Really, John? That's like saying, like, science. It's really awesome.
Science is all around us.
You breathe science.
Ah!
You're a dumb asshole. I shouldn't
Did you
talk.
ever see the video of... it's a British video, and the guy in is Gene Attenborough, I'm pretty sure. And he did all, like, the... You know, like the... Oh, what was it called? Planet Earth. He was the voiceover for the British Planet Earth. He was, I want to say he was in Jurassic Park, but I'm probably wrong.
I don't think it was.
But he's like an actor from British who had a great voice, and from Britain, had a great voice, and he did all these documentaries. He was there with in like an ape sanctuary, and it was this mother with her two kids. What do you call a child ape?
Chimp?
No, that's a different animal. I think it's just a baby. A baby ape. They're pretty much
What do you
people.
call a What do you call a baby human? A baby.
Baby ape. So they gave her hammers, like a hammer, nails, and a piece of wood just to see what she would do. Because it's like they're just doing experiments and shit on them to see if they like pick up what we did. And she would just use one hand. And she would put the nail down, pick the hammer up, and just like slam on the nail. And Gene Attenborough was looking at her like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like it's a huge advancement. Like they understand that you have to hit nails into wood.
Yeah,
they get that.
Yeah,
but she's obviously doing it wrong. She doesn't understand.
She's just like one. There's like one little thing missing.
Yeah, there's just the intricacies of like getting it in the wood and all this shit. You have to be precise. But he's just like. Like the face
he's
he
so
made.
disgusted
The
with
face
it.
he made was just like
Really? You don't get it?
Like as if he was there with people who didn't know how to hammer nails into wood. You know, like it was just he was there in like a trailer park in Alabama, and he's like, "Hey, here's some shit. Do this." And Gene Attenborough is just like looking at them like, and they're just like nailing it into their own relatives and shit. Like apes. The final frontier.
This week in apes.
Yeah, this has been This Week in Apes. Thanksgiving in Apes.
Can you guys tell? I wonder if the fans can tell that I'm just going by a list of stuff that I have. A list of stuff.
Pink Panther.
A list of stuff that I've like written down on my phone. And I'm just like, now,
Well,
okay.
now they can.
I don't care.
Now they know.
I'm a sassy bitch, so it's okay.
Sassy bitch.
So, Aaron,
Yep.
I ran across this article.
Go on.
You got to pee again?
No, I have another beer.
Oh, you got that big old stout thing?
No, it's not a stout.
It's a Gremlin beer.
It's cold. It's a fruit beer.
Can I have a swig?
Yeah, of course. I'm not gonna drink it yet, but
Oh, okay, when you do. So, Aaron,
forgot you turned the fridge off.
I ran across this article. I'm not going to show you the article because that's not relevant. That's not
like
relevant.
The hairless monkey. Okay.
Basically, I read this article. I saw this article, and it's this guy who's married to this girl.
Mm-hmm. He's married to his twin, who's married to her twin.
No, what happened was that he started making a list of things that she would cry about.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
Okay, so I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting. And so I made myself a list of things that girls have said to me that I've dated.
Okay.
So I thought I could share that with you.
That they cry about?
That they've
just
annoyed me with.
Okay.
So I thought I could show you a list. I could tell you a list of stuff, and then you would tell me if you
have experience in this.
Yeah. So this is what I thought I could tell you. Okay.
I have sadness in this.
All right. All right. Let's go. Let's hear. Okay. All right. Let me take a swig of beer real quick.
Yeah. Liquid courage. Am I right?
I'm about to talk. That's why.
Gotta wet the whistle.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
this is cold.
I titled this things that girls I've talked to have said to annoy me.
Right.
That's the title. Okay.
I'm gonna give you a little glass of this.
Okay.
It's easier to do.
All right. So I'm gonna wait for Aaron to come back.
Just go on and say something else.
All right. Well,
don't talk about this though.
Aaron has some shows that are coming up pretty soon. I don't know what the dates are or anything like that, but I'm sure he's going to tell you at the end of the podcast. And when we get to the end of the podcast, that's what he's probably going to tell you.
I'm pouring a Lemon Ghost right now. It's not a very alcoholic beer. It's only 4% actually, but it's a fruity, summery beer.
Because we're missing.
Made in St. Louis.
Is that why you got it? Because it was made in St. Louis?
No, because it was super cheap. Because they're everything from like the summer ales and shit are on clearance for the most part. Since it's winter.
It tastes like if you put pennies in your mouth.
Tastes like a ghost. Yeah, that's about right.
Yep. It's not bad.
It was like $6.
I'm not saying it's bad. It's good. It's pretty good. It cleans the palate a little bit.
Yeah, it cleanses the palate. Okay, go for what you were saying.
So I made a list of things that girls have said to me that I've dated.
Yep.
That have annoyed me, or I've thought that were kind of weird, and now I'm gonna share you. I'm gonna share with you these. Okay, the first one.
Every sip I take of this, I like it more.
Okay, a girl I dated used TOO for all forms of two. For example, his skunt disc.
Start over.
No, that's what she said.
What?
His skunt malfunctioned, and he had TOO go into surgery.
Skunt? What's a skunt? His skunt. Is that like a taint? Is that what women call taint for a guy?
I don't know. I didn't ask her.
They don't really have a taint. We have a taint.
I didn't ask her, so I don't know.
That's like the most different thing I can find between men and women is we have a taint and they don't.
Yeah.
Other than the whole testicle thing and penis thing. Like, that's it. And
Pretty much.
Breasts.
So,
Memory
that was one. That was number one.
Skunt.
Skunt.
All right.
His skunt
we already know the title of the episode, so we're not going to worry about skunt too much.
Okay.
Skunt's ridiculous.
A girl who was right-winged and pro-woman got mad at me after I asked...
She could fly? right.
Got mad at me after I asked, why don't you ask me out on dates? I thought you were pro-woman, and isn't that something a pro-woman would do? She stopped texting me after that day.
Did you meet her on Tinder?
No.
Oh. You knew her?
Yeah, I knew her. I met her like out in the world and then got her number.
Outside the apartment?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
How could you?
A girl started crying after I told her.
Tell me what it's like.
After I told her, nice new earrings. They weren't nice. It was only our second date. How was I supposed to know?
She wore the earrings the first time too?
No.
Or they weren't new?
No. Okay. A girl got mad at me after I corrected her on using your. She told me it isn't nice.
Did you show her the thing you had on the wall?
No, I didn't actually. I have a thing on my wall when you walk into my bedroom, and it has you like your and you like you are
all the appropriate uses
and all and like gives you examples.
Your
yeah, and it's kind of one of the things I live by.
Yeah.
Sure.
Proud of you. You're giving it a shot. You're trying, John.
A girl got mad at me after I corrected her on using your. She told me it isn't nice to make fun of people who don't know all the English grammar rules. I asked her if English was her second language. She said, no, I only speak English. So I told her, if you only speak one language, then you should know all the rules. She never texted me back.
It'd be funny if you were like on a date with her and that was like the last thing you told her. Like, you should know the language you speak. And she was like, okay, bye. And you never saw her again. Or even texted like, hey, I'm sorry. The whole thing.
Okay. A girl I went on a date with looked at the menu and asked if mahi tuna was a type of dolphin. Perfect. I said I needed to go to the bathroom and left.
That's the best one. Oh,
these are real stories, people.
Ahi,
these are real.
Ahi tuna?
Mahi tuna.
It's ahi.
It's mahi.
I'm pretty sure it's ahi.
It's mahi. Let's Google it. To the boards. I'm pretty sure it's mahi. Like mahi tuna.
Mahi
or it could
just,
be
mahi is just a type of fish.
Or it could be like, you know how people say gyro and gyro?
It's the same as yellowfin.
Yeah, it's not dolphin though.
No, it's a type of fish. It's not a mammal.
I know. That's what's so funny. That's the reason why
mahi is its own type of fish.
Mahi and ahi?
Ahi tuna is yellowfin tuna, but it's a different.
It's a different type. It's like a cousin.
Mahi is its own fish.
Okay.
It's not a tuna. It's a coryphana, which is the thing. Lifespan 7 years, so don't get it as a pet.
Okay. Well,
it will die, and you'll be an idiot for having.
Well, like I said, after she asked me if it was a dolphin, I left. So that was okay.
That's good stuff. What did you do? Did you go to the bathroom, or where were you at?
Okay, so we went to Kona Grill.
Yeah.
And
okay, so that explains the fish question.
Because if you don't know what Kona Grill is,
Red Lobster.
We were going to Kona Grill, and Kona Grill is basically they have like sushi.
Yeah.
And she asked me, she said mahi tuna. She said mahi tuna.
Yeah.
Is that a type of dolphin?
She was wrong in that, and she was wrong on every end of that.
So I just like.
Is that a type of dolphin?
I was looking at the menu. I put it down. I looked at her, and I'm like, really? And she's like, yeah. Is it a type of dolphin? And I'm like, no, it's a tuna. And I'm like, I really need to go to the bathroom. I need to go wash my hands real quick. And I just left. That was it.
You need to go wash your hands real quick.
Yeah.
That's what you said?
Yeah.
That's cold-blooded. Like, hey, I need to go blow my nose in the bathroom real quick.
All right.
Hey, I need to go. You're a fucking idiot, real quick.
Okay. A girl I dated was a teacher. And for Thanksgiving one year, she had her class make owl hats out of construction paper and called her class Powell's Owls. I just love puns. There's nothing about
Powell's
it.
Owls.
I thought that was funny.
It's not a pun.
Powell's Owls.
Just
I like the rhyme.
Just similar sounding
I just
words.
Puns
are hard. I have to deal with puns a lot. Puns are hard.
Okay, so my next one. A girl I had sex with told me I looked confused while having sex.
You look confused a lot, John.
I'm just high. I'm just high.
Yeah, there's. I think that's just your natural.
My natural look?
Yeah, just your natural look, probably.
Okay, and this is the last one. This is the last one, Aaron. A girl I dated used to spell a lot, A space L-O-T. A lot. That's how she. Yeah, but this is how she spelled it. A-L-O-T-E.
A lot?
Yeah. That's my last one, guys.
She should. She should.
That's gonna be my new thing. I'm gonna start just making. I have a list of just things of girls.
Well, if you wanna, tell the world, you gotta. Oh shit. Oh, if you gotta vent, go vent, man.
This is my way of venting.
I think that was the first time I've sneezed on the podcast.
Maybe.
Jesus Christ. Shanksgiving 2, the Glen Beckoning. We did it. Jesus fuck. Do you want me to write a thing about my girlfriends?
Yeah, if you ever think about.
Well, one time, this was funny. One time, I came home from the gym, and my girlfriend was like, "Hey, if you take a shower, I'll give you a blowjob." And so I took a shower, washed everything for the blowjob, not anything else. It was just the dick. Washed my dick, and she went down on me, and then apparently I didn't wash all the soap off my dick, and she got some soap in her mouth and threw up. Not on my dick. She ran away. But that wasn't the first time that she'd thrown up while giving me a blowjob. So that's fun. The other time, I think she was sick. I don't know. Maybe she's just repulsed by me, but whatever. So yeah, now I wash all the soap off my dick, even if I'm not getting a blowjob. Can you believe it?
Life lessons, dude.
This is, you live and learn.
You live and learn. That kind of stuff.
What else? One time, I was getting a blowjob from a Russian girl it could have been a big old guy with a dead fish that put my dick in the dead fish's mouth and then just kind of went up and down for like 10 minutes because she was terrible at giving blowjobs. That was the worst. That was the worst thing I've had to do with a woman. Because she was just like, and she was pretty much like lifeless. It was like the wind was blowing vertically, and she was just like falling back.
I always wonder. I think I talked about this last podcast, but I always wonder if girls get dizzy, like giving blowjobs.
How do they get dizzy though? They're just
because
going
if they're
up and down.
their head's going that's kind of jarring.
It's not like going crazy, it's just going up and down. You can do this a lot. You can put your head side to side. You have to go like in a circular motion to get dizzy.
Still, I could see them getting dizzy from that.
No, well, some girls will do that, like just like switching from side to side, and that's great. But not a lot do that.
Oh, not many are talented
from my
like that.
porn experience.
I don't know. Maybe
the Russian girl didn't do that.
Maybe
dead fish.
You're talking to too many white girls.
There aren't enough white girls, John.
So, Aaron,
there's never too many white girls.
We're like an hour and 50 minutes into this.
We are. Should we do plugs?
Are we? Have we reached the end?
Probably. Yeah.
You think
fair.
so?
Yeah.
Fair?
That's a good like a one-on-one podcast. That's good. That's good time. Yeah.
That's good.
So, yeah, this is the end of the podcast, everybody. Is that porn? No, that's a dog. Is that a dog? God, fucking no, that's like a cow. Oh, that was the sand thing.
Yeah, remember
I've
that?
seen yeah.
Was that real? Was that fake?
It was a real sand thing. Yeah.
What's the sand thing?
It was the sand castle of that dog
Oh.
or whatever it was, giving birth to those tiny animals.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I know it's sad to say, Kevin's upset. Kevin's super sad.
Kevin's mad.
Kevin's dressed up like a clown.
Kevin! And it was a blast.
You know what the truth? You know what the truth? I've heard the song thousands of times. I've
Yeah.
never known what that word was.
Which
It's
one?
glass. It's
Yeah,
glass.
it's a hard glass. That's the name of the song.
I never knew that's what the song was. I'm like, because every time, like, okay, so when we do the podcast, I'm like, Aaron, what should be the outro music? So he picks some song, and it's usually some song
Kevin,
I've never
you look
heard
like
of.
You're in the movie Train Spotting. You look like a meth addict or a heroin addict in Britain in 1998. All right, you look like Ewan McGregor. Well, we're leaving.
She's really pretty. She's really pretty.
Yeah, she's smoking on it. It's Blondie. That's why it's called Blondie. She's blonde.
She's like Lady Gaga
Yeah.
before Lady Gaga.
She does look like Lady Gaga. So let's do plugs. This will be out in what, 2 weeks, right?
Ow.
All right. So what am I doing? Shit.
That guy reminds me of me.
'Cause
Not
you're
knowing what the fuck's going on.
January 2nd, I will be at Davies Uptown
Okay.
for a show.
I'll be opening up for
Tristan will be there.
you. I'll be opening up for Aaron.
Myers. I know we talked a lot about Aaron Myers. Thanks, thanks, Kevin. And that's all I know of now. I'm doing a private party in Lincoln, but
I'll also be opening up for you on that one as
that's
well.
fine. Well, I'm opening up for somebody, so we have to be opening.
Yeah. I'm basically doing. I'm doing a solid 2 minutes.
Perfect.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Just like, hey, listen to our podcast. Here's an excerpt, like a minute and a half of our podcast.
Yeah. Like, this is what our podcast.
It's just like us yelling at Kevin. We don't. Here's Aaron Naylor.
And so, Aaron, I know it's a little early, but
Oh yeah, what are we thankful for?
maybe. Oh yeah, hold on. We should. Oh, I was gonna say
I
was gonna say my New Year's resolution, but
we're not
never
doing
mind.
that yet.
Not yet.
What are you thankful for?
What I'm thankful for? I'm thankful for having this podcast.
Mm-hmm. Still.
A year later, we're still doing this. A year later.
Yep.
I'm thankful for having good friends. I'm thankful for being able to smoke weed and having fun and having a family that will like yell at me even though I fucking hate it. I still love them. I love them to death. I'm just thankful for being here. I'm just thankful for being able to be a member of
that
society.
was super gay. Hey,
go fuck yourself.
I'm thankful for domesticated horses. I'm thankful for Starbucks making their cup all red. That's great. It's a beautiful color. It's the color of blood, color of war, which is fucking awesome. So good for you, Starbucks. I'm still not going there. I'm thankful for, pigeons, for, not becoming carrier pigeons again. Why would they want to? They don't need another job. They're just fucking pigeons. They're trying to eat, breadcrumbs all over the place. Just let them be pigeons. You don't need carrier pigeons. The fact that that's another species is ridiculous to me. It's just like Jews becoming fucking Catholics. It's the same thing. They're just converting to a different species. I'm thankful for beers made with fruit in them. I like fruit beers every now and then, even though it's winter. I drink a wintry beer to begin the night, ending it with a lemon beer. It's quite tasty. I'm enjoying it enough. What else am I thankful for? Comedy? Probably. I don't know. Comedy's fine.
This podcast?
The podcast is fucking great. It's a lot of fun when we have not 3 or 4 people on it.
That are shitty.
Well, okay. They're my friends, John.
They're kind of my friends, too.
They are kind of your friends now, yeah. Hey, you're making friends off me. That's fine. You owe me. You owe me friends.
You owe me like 40 friends, John.
It's about you're like 40 guests overdue at this point.
Well, you're like Aaron. Aaron will text me like at like random times in the night and be like, "Hey, John, I'm gonna start doing the descriptions again. I need something to do."
I was really drunk that night. Yeah, I miss doing descriptions. It was fun. I like.
It is fun.
Them. I know.
I totally get why you like them.
Yeah,
I totally get why you like them because they're fucking hilarious. They're fun to do.
It's like a reason. Like I need reasons to write something. You know, like you'll get up and type this. You know, short stories up and all this stuff. I'm not gonna do that. I don't have inspiration. Like I need somebody to like
it's not
set me
inspiration.
down
It's just
and
me
be like,
banging some chick, and then I'm getting some story from
I
it.
need you to give me the laptop and be like, "Hey, we need this."
I just
I'll
told
do
you
this.
basically a list of shit that I have. Girls that
I'm
said
thankful
to me.
for not listening to John most of the time. I'm thankful for Super Smash Brothers when Kevin's over. I'm thankful for Kevin. I'm thankful for I don't know. My family's all right. Wales. Because
they give you a lot of your
Number
jokes.
1, baby! No, that they give me the jokes that people remember. The 2 that they remember for some reason.
All right.
I have better jokes, you idiots.
I guess that you would say this into the podcast, wouldn't you say?
Probably.
All right.
All
right, guys.
weird out.
Like, subscribe, do all that shit. You know the drill.
Listen
you know
to
what
Blondie.
I say. Listen to Blondie.
Listen to fucking
Blondie.
Blondie.
We're gonna slowly fade out while this fades in.
We're gonna quickly fade out.
Bye, guys. We love you. See you guys in episode 55.
Kevin, where's your forehead?
Horrible throw, bro.
Dude, it was like right here. How now?
It's not much in it. But it's hot right there.
There's nothing in it.
Well, it was good for me.
My bad. My bad.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
Fight you. Practice my drum